Good morning. Welcome to your language arts writing lesson for the day. So, as you remember, what we did yesterday is we talked about reasons why we should have a full day without any work. So, you're going to try to convince Miss Gilman or Mrs. Martin or Mrs. Dodd why you should not have to do any work at all. Maybe you're going to write the letter to all teachers. What you did yesterday is you brainstormed ways and reasons why you should need to do the work. Today, what you're actually going to do is you're going to start your draft. You're going to start your version and you're going to start a new assignment where you're actually going to start writing the letter. So what I did is I actually have the my sample and my bullet points on one page, and that's going to be one thing that I look at. I'm also going to pull up the slides that you're going to use for the day. Okay, so this is the slide that actually is in your assignment for the day. So what you're going to do, this is basically going to show you how to write the letter. So knowing that as a letter you're going to be writing into your teacher, the first thing that you always include, and I think of the body when I do this, is I always think of my head. The heading is at the top. So the heading is at the top right-hand corner, and that's going to include your date. And so that is how you always know when you wrote the letter. So on your slide here in this box, you're going to write the date. So September 22nd, 2020. That's what you do in that box. Your greeting. This is where you write to your teacher. So you're going to write, Dear Miss Gilman, Dear Mrs. Dodd, Dear Mrs. Martin, Dear teachers. Okay. If you want to do specific teachers, that's fine, but you're going to have that in this box. Okay. Now it's time for your actual writing. So this is where you're going to write your assignment. So what you're going to do is you're going to literally click in this little box and it's going to help you write. So you're going to start by writing to us. You're going to start by saying what you want. I want to have a day without any work. I want to be able to do other things besides schoolwork. Tell me what you want. Be very clear. Don't be like, well, maybe we can do some. No. If you want it, be clear about it. I want to have a day without any work. I want to be able to do other things besides schoolwork. So now you're going to get into some of your reasons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull my reasons out. I'm going to put this on one side of my screen. Again, if you need to see this, you grab a hold of it and you just move it to the side. And then I'm going to put this on my other side of my screen. So what could I be doing instead? Okay, so that's where I'm going to go next. I think I'm going to go with why is it important to me? All right, so why is it important to me? It is important to have days sometimes without work because it could help us to, or could help me to focus better. I could get outside and get some fresh air. I also really need a break from the computer. We are staring at the screen every day for several hours, and we could use a break. Now, notice I started saying we. So maybe I change everything to we because I'm writing this on behalf of my other students, right? Let's see. Excuse me. All right. Now I'm going to go down to my next paragraph. And don't forget, when you start a new paragraph, you always indent. The way that you do that is you hit tab on your computer. Since you're on your Chromebook, you might have to hit shift tab or just hit the space bar 5 times. Second paragraph. Now I'm going to be talking about what I can be doing instead. If you give us a day without work, we could do a lot of good for our community. We could mow a neighbor's lawn, or help clean the community garden. So notice right here, this is where I'm taking those bullet points. I gave you ideas of things that you can be doing, and now you're going to put it into your writing. Okay, I'm going to stop writing now. You're going to actually take over and do this on your assignment. You're going to write your letter to us using your reasons. Now, what's going to happen is I am actually going to, and Mrs. Dodd and Mrs. Martin, we're actually going to look at those letters and we can help you edit them. So I want to have your finished letter by tomorrow. Okay? So your job today is to work on your letter, get it done as much as possible. And then tomorrow, we're going to work on the editing process. We're going to talk about things that you need to look for. We're going to talk about ways that you need to format it. And then you're going to do your final draft. This is a rough draft. We can change things. It's a rough draft. So tomorrow, you're going to actually make your final draft. You're going through the whole drafting process. All right, have a great day, guys. I can't wait to read all of the wonderful reasons you have for not doing your classwork and what you're going to do instead. Have a great day.